Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to J.P.BBQ. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Today, we're firing up the Lone Star Grill, and we're going to do some old school style spare ribs. You guys stay tuned. We'll show you how these spare ribs come out doing the JP style on the Lone Star. Check it out. I went down to Sam's yesterday because I knew I wanted to do ribs this weekend. And let me tell you, the meats are getting expensive. You know, I don't know who to blame it on. I don't know if we blame it on COVID. I don't know if we blame it on the administration or just things are getting expensive. You know, the interest rates are going up, and man, I was struggling to justify, buying these ribs at almost $50, for a pack. But anyhow, I went ahead and got them because I wanted some ribs this weekend. And let me show you what we're going to do. On the first set of ribs, I went ahead and trimmed these up a little bit because down on the end right here, you can see that there's a lot of meat there, so I'm not throwing this away. I'm going to do something with it. Maybe cut it up and make it into some some little cubes and put them in the smoker. Or I may just put them in the smoker just like this, but that's good meat right there, not throwing it away. But there's no ribs in it, there's no bones. So I went ahead and trimmed it, and I'm going to leave it just like this. I'm not even going to trim this skirt that's on the back. I'm not even going to take off the membrane. We're going to do it just like that, guys. On this first set of ribs, I'm going to be using my J.P.Licious. Very excellent rub, gives it a very, very great taste and a beautiful color to it. And on the second set of ribs, I'm going to be doing my JPAP along with my Sweet Heat, because that's a perfect combination, especially the Sweet Heat. If you're looking for something that doesn't have a lot of salt in it, my Sweet Heat has no salt in it, and you can control the amount of salt that you want to put on it. That's why I kind of like that one as well. But let's go ahead and do this. Give it a good shaking. And here we go. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. And beautiful grains of color right there. These are going to be good. I'll leave them in the refrigerator just seasoning until the smoker comes up to temp, and I'm going to be running the smoker roughly around between 250 and 275. Okay, so there's the back side, or the front side I should say, and now we're going to put some on the back side. I'm not going to worry about getting it on the membrane because you won't go through. And I think maybe that's the reason why a lot of people like taking the membrane off, because they want some of that rub to go on the backside of it. Nothing wrong with it. It's totally your preference how you want to do them. Put a little bit right here and some on the end. That looks good right there. And we're going to call these ribs. And put a little bit more. Don't hurt. There we go. We're going to call them ribs good. Take them out. There we go. Now here on this second rack, I am going to be using the JPAP along with the Sweet Heat. Here we go. Oh yeah, just love the smell. Oh, just a wonderful balanced blend of salt, pepper, garlic. Now time for the Sweet Heat. And both of these racks of ribs are going to come out wonderful. It's all depends on your flavor profile, what exactly you want to do with them, what kind of taste you're looking for. I want a little bit of both today. And that's it. We're going to wait for this smoker to come up to temp and get these bad boys in there. You guys stay tuned. Hey, let's go ahead and get these ribs in there. Our smoker hit around 250, 260. It's getting up there. Let's get these ribs in there. Let me show them to you. Here's what the sweet heat looks like. You can tell this is the sweet heat because it's got the J.P.BBQ on it. We're going to put this bad boy right about right there. Man, these are some big racks of ribs. You know, when you got the whole spare rib, you got a lot of meat on there. And the J.P.BBQ, it's a beautiful color. You can see how it starts to bring the moisture out, and it just starts, I don't know, glistening. I mean, it's just a beautiful color. Let's get these bad boys in there. We're gonna put them right about right there. So I got me a rack of J.P.BBQ with the sweet heat and a rack of the J.P.BBQ. We're gonna have us a rib fest today, guys. It's gonna be good. So we're gonna let these ribs go for roughly a couple of hours. Some people like using the 3-2-1 method. When you're doing it in an offset smoker and when you're cooking at a higher temperature like 250, 275, 3 hours, 2 hours, and 1 hour, it's just way too much time. And the reason I mention it is because I've seen other videos and other channels and people talking about it. They like using the 3-2-1 method, and there's nothing wrong with using that as long as you're smoking at a lower temperature. And I'm talking about down in the 200s. The lower the temperature, the longer it's going to take for it to cook. I like doing my ribs. I actually like doing all my food roughly around 250, 275. Ribs, brisket, chicken, you know, you name it, pulled pork, you know, the pork butts, you know, 250, 275 just seems to work very well with the Lone Star Grill offset smoker. Every smoker out there might be a little bit different. Just got to know how to manage yours and use yours. But for these ribs, we're going to be going roughly between 250, 275. We're going to be monitoring the temperature. Right now, the temperature's climbing up because I just closed the door. But between 250, 275, I'm thinking maybe an hour, 45 minutes to 2 hours tops for the first round. Once they get to the color that I'm looking for, then I'm going to wrap them up. I'm going to probably put a little bit more stuff on it, more seasonings and stuff like that. Wrap them up, put them back inside the smoker, and let them go for about another hour. That way they get nice and tender. You know, everybody likes tender ribs. Nobody likes no rough ribs. You know, the ribs have got to be nice and tender. When you bite off of it, it just pulls off with a nice little tug. All right, and then the last hour, put a little glaze on it and let it go for not an hour, maybe 30, 40 minutes. That way it glazes up. But besides that, that's what we're going to be doing with these ribs, guys. And I'm going to show you. They are going to come out fantastic. You guys stay tuned. Time to take them out. They've reached the perfect color. It's time to get them wrapped up in aluminum and put them back in there and get them nice and tender. Let me show you what they look like. Ooh-wee. Now look at this. Ain't that a beautiful color? I mean, this looks gorgeous. So here's what I'm gonna do. Get a little bit of napkin. I have what's called, and I didn't bring it out here with me, but I have it right here in this little container. This is what you call honey powder. If you're looking to take your ribs to the next level, guys, honey powder, I'm going to put a link to it right here, and it'll probably pop up right there as well. It's a dehydrated form of honey, and supposedly this honey, it's got like a 30-year shelf life because it's just in this powder form, and it's kind of windy, and it's going just about everywhere. I'm going to put a nice little coat of this honey powder right here, right on top. And for a sauce, I saw this at the store the other day. This is beef O'Brady's mango habanero. And I want to give it a try, see what it's all about. So what I'm going to do, put a little bit right here like that. Not too much, got to leave some for the glaze. Oh man, that's good. Ooh, got a little kick to it too. Oh man, that does got a kick. I'm gonna put these ribs in upside down like this, and oh my gosh, that looks so beautiful. Just look at this, and look at that. I mean, it looks gorgeous. We're gonna get them wrapped up. Since they're not, what you call it, they're not cut into spare ribs. They're a little bit bigger. I'm gonna have to double foil these bad boys. That way we get a nice, that way we can get them all covered up really nice. So I'll double foil just like this. And we're gonna put them back inside the smoker, meat side down, because we want that meat to get tender in its own juices. So that's it. That's one right there. That is the sweet heat with the beef O'Brady's mango habanero. Let's pop it back in. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. And here are the J.P.BBQ. Just look at that beautiful color. Oh man. And they are juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Let me get some napkins, because I am going to do the same thing with these. With some of this honey powder. And I'll be using one of my leftover sauces that I'm still carrying. I'm no longer having these on my website, guys. Okay, I apologize for it. Ran into some technical difficulties with my wet coat packer. So, but needless to say, you know, business is still business. You know, people do things for different reasons. And I still have a couple of these left. And I got some JP Peach left. So if you're interested in any sauces that I may not have listed on my website, just shoot me a message and I'll see what we can do, and you know, get these sauces out to you. All right, so meat side down and get them wrapped up. Just like this. Turn it sideways and put this other aluminum wrapped up this way. And we will be done shortly. So I'll put this bad boy back in there. We're gonna run it for about another hour at 250, 275. And they should be really nice and tender. And then we're gonna glaze them up. You guys stay tuned. You know, we're getting there. These ribs are gonna be good. Oh, and by the way, that honey powder, I'll put it listed down below. That's some good stuff, guys. You gotta give that honey powder a try. All right, I'll talk to you guys in just a little bit. Time to get these ribs out of here. They've been in there wrapped up in the aluminum for about an hour, tenderizing. Let's take a look at it. Ooh-wee. I tell you what, it smells good. And ooh, my sweet potatoes are dripping. I think my sweet potatoes are about done. So we're gonna take these bad boys. And just look at all the sweet potato juice. Gotta be careful where you put these at. Get them unwrapped. Means my sweet potatoes are done. There we go. Just look at that. Look at that gorgeous looking rack of ribs. Bones pulled back really nice. Woo. Yes, sir. Oh man, they smell good. They look good too. So get this aluminum out of here. Look at that. Don't that look beautiful? Very, very nice. I got one more to open up and we be ready to eat, guys. Let me go ahead and open it up, show it to y'all. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, and it smells so good. These are nice and tender right here, guys. Woo! Hot! Yeah. The bones are starting to fall off right here on the end. Just look at that gorgeous looking rack. Alright, so we're going to get them in here and glaze them up in just a little bit and see how they come out. Gonna be good. I'm going to move my sweet potatoes. I'm going to get them out of here because I think my sweet potatoes are done. Let them cool down a little bit. And over here I got me some nice little rib candy. Yes, sir. Take a look at this. Got some rib candy right here. Hopefully it comes out with the light. Yes, sir. Open them up a little bit. There we go. And we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. About another 30, 40 minutes, if that. Okay. So you guys stay tuned. I'll bring you guys right back. Hey guys, these ribs are done. They look fantastic. It's barely going to be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I started this around 10 o'clock. They went in at 10 and they're done at 2. Perfect timing. And I'm going to tell you, they smell fantastic. It's time to cut into them and see what they're all about. I am going to cut into this first one. Well, I think I'm going to put on some gloves. That way, keep it nice and neat. Here we go. We're going to cut right into this one, and we're going to cut right down the middle. Here we go. Ooh, man. Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering. Get it all out. See, this is what I like about just plain old spare ribs. Look how long that thing is. Much longer. I mean, and look at that, man. It is. Ooh, you see the juices coming out of it. Let's give it a try, guys. Here we go. And this is the sweet heat. Just want to make sure I don't drip all over the other ones. Oh my God. That mango habanero ain't no joke, man. That is really good. Let me move this one over a little bit. Put that over there on top of there. That way I'm not dripping all these juices out here on my floor. Here we go, guys. Oh my God. Great way to start the weekend, guys. Good stuff. That is really, really good. On that one, I used a little bit of the J.P.BBQ along with the sweet heat, and I used Beef O'Brady's mango habanero sauce. Okay, and I'll put a link to in the description for that Beef O'Brady's one. Let me go ahead and cut into this J.P.Licious, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna just go right down the middle. There we go. And I missed the bone. I'm gonna cut over here on this one. There we go. Oh yeah. There we go. Man, you gotta love these Dell Strong knives. Super sharp. Here we go. Wow, look at that. Same thing right here, guys. Just a gorgeous looking rib. Nice long spare ribs. Just doing it old school style. Here we go. Oh my God. That is fantastic. That is really, really, really good. I mean, it is scrumptious. I got some sweet potato and some mac and cheese inside. You're gonna serve me up a plate. We're gonna do it upright for this fantastic long weekend. Guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, do me a favor right there in the corner, hit that subscribe button. If you're interested in any of these products, they'll pop up in the description, and they'll pop up right there as well. I sell these on my website, and I also sell them on Amazon. So wherever you want to buy them, feel free to just visit the stores and get what you want. But besides that, I appreciate you guys very much. I love y'all. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful weekend. And adios. Go eat me some ribs. Ain't no joke.